Hello everyone, welcome to your weekly pick-a-pile reading. This reading is going to be what is your love story. So maybe it's begun, maybe it's not yet begun, but keep in mind to receive only what resonates and empowers you and release anything that does not. And if this did resonate, give this video a like, subscribe to join my soul tribe, follow me on Instagram, my soul tribe tarot. If you're interested in more content and videos and some assistance with Ascension, then my Patreon is linked below and that might be for you. So let's go ahead and jump in with pile number 1. So if you chose pile number 1, you chose this beautiful love rock that was created by one of our members in my soul tribe. Okay, let's see what we have. Okay, so the overall energy of this love is tenderness. So I feel this is the energy that is flowing between you and your person. This is the energy flowing within you. This is also the frequency that you are at this time kind of releasing into the world. We have the energy of tenderness activates our capacity to open our hearts and approach the world and each other with gentleness and care. So there is a great deal of gentleness, care, compassion, and kindness here within this connection that makes the heart space want to open up and expand. Okay, going along with that, we have it is safe for you to love from the romance angels. So I feel like that might be something you're learning within this connection. We have open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So this is a high frequency love connection. Okay, so in the past life, I do have some past life energies that I did pull. We have the Ace of Cups, which means there was a potential for great healing and great love here. Perhaps in some lifetimes you did have that connection, you did come together. I feel like there was a lot of learning and growing within this connection, okay, within the past life. And then we have the Ace of Wands in reverse. So, I also sense the energy of a beginning not being able to happen because of some sort of interference here. Now, this could have to do with, some sort of tragedy in a past life that happened where you weren't able to come together because of this, with this Ace of Wands energy in reverse. For some reason, one of you was not able to take action on this love, okay? I feel like one of you may have been waiting, okay, in a past life here. One of you, because if you look at this cup, it's not full. It looks actually quite empty here. So there was something that occurred where you were not able to come together in a past life. Yet there was the potential for great love here and healing. It could have been some type of battle, okay, that prevented you from coming together, but I do feel like it was outside of your hands, outside of your control here. Okay. So let's see the love language of this person. We have courting. So this goes along with that tenderness and that gentleness. This person wants to take their time getting to know you, to make sure that you do align here. This is a very thoughtful person. This is somebody, this would be kind of a Knight of Pentacles energy where they wouldn't rush, but they would really want to take their time to get to know you and also to show you, who they are and what they're looking for here, and to be able to, bring about experiences that are delightful for you, okay? There's a very sweet, cute energy within this card. There's a deep appreciation here as well, okay? This person also might be, one of their love languages is giving flowers, okay, because we do have some flowers there. But there's just a genuine loving energy coming through here. So what you may not see in the future is we have the Ten of Pentacles and we have Judgment. Okay, so we have this rebirth, we have the long term, maybe even a choice to make a deeper commitment here. But I feel like you've been working on your vortex and your energy field with this tenderness and with this Ten of Pentacles. Do you see all of that energy around you that you're magnetizing? Okay. And with this Judgment card, and also what kind of came through with the past life energy here for you, it's like there's this incredible healing, this releasing of the shadow of fears. You see there's that beautiful white light energy. Okay, flushing out, you know, the shadows here, because we do have some fear here about love. And it could have to do with a past, you know, this past life situation that occurred, or it could have to do with just, you know, both of you are just cautious when it comes to love. But with this Ten of Pentacles here and with the Judgment, it's you're going to choose what is truly valuable to you, okay? And so is this person. And how they see you, or how they feel about you, is the Ace of Wands. So not only is there's this beautiful tenderness coming through in this connection, we have the Ace of Wands, which is about taking action. You know, you motivate them, you inspire them. You know, they're very much attracted and drawn to you. You bring them courage. I don't know why, but the tiger animal has been coming through very strong. So it's like you help them focus on their goals or want to expand. You know, you ignite this fire within them with that Ace of Wands. You know, it brings them courage to come forth and express themselves, to have a beginning here, okay? Or to even think about the future here in more of a significant way. You also bring them not just courage and inspiration, but also fun and joy. You know, this person feels very, very much inspired, and I can't help but notice, you know, as much as yes, it is the Ace of Wands, which is about passion, I feel like this tiger is leading with its heart, okay? So I feel like this person is very much connected in with their heart, and you know, one of the things that they find most attractive about you, I feel, is your energy, is your kindness, is your tenderness, is this beautiful spirit that you have, you know, that is just so pure. Okay, we have faith, trust your faith in this situation. Okay, so there's a lot of transformation happening right now, perhaps in your life. Maybe you've not yet met this person for some of you, but you see she's being led by all those butterflies. So she's kind of surrendering to her higher consciousness. She's surrendering to, you know, releasing her fears here so she can rise above, you know, to have a higher perspective. Okay, that can be you or them, but there is this transformation that is happening here. Okay, this could be a rebirth and a connection as well for some of you. And we have spiritual connection. A relationship has a connection that goes beyond this lifetime, right? So this is past lives. This is a connection that is very, you know, this would be somebody that you just click with. You have these experiences with them. You have this knowingness with them. And the experiences that you have, you're just so energetically aligned, connected. You both have memories of past lives. It looks like here they're connected by their third eye. So many visions of each other. You might even dream about this person before they come into your life. But you unlock these beautiful experiences and wisdom and knowledge and transformation within each other. But I just sense that it's this very gentle, flowing energy. See, those two are even dancing there. Okay? There's no rush. There's no push. This is gently and naturally unfolding. And I do feel like the masculine energy is initiating within this connection. And, you know, it's just kind of taking it step by step here. Although I do feel the feminine may be on a higher frequency or maybe farther along in their awakening journey than the masculine. But I do sense, or maybe just have some more intuitive information than the masculine does. But I do feel there's this beautiful beautiful balance here. And either many memories, that have already been created, or many more beautiful memories to make in the future. But this has been a journey or a love that has just been unfolding and transforming, evolving and expanding. And I feel like it is in a gentle way, because I feel like, that vow, that love that was not able to come together in the past because of this, past life, okay, because of this, this experience that happened here. It could have involved, some form of a battle is what I'm sensing. So that's why there is this deep love and this deep connection and this deep knowingness that you sense. And I feel like your person feels very positive about you. I mean, I see this just as a very light and beautiful energy. You complement each other beautifully. You could even be clearing timelines or clearing, doing family lineage healing here as well, with the Judgment and the Ten of Pentacles. But I feel like you're also at this point in your life, pile one, both of you actually, where your cups are full, where you are in your full energy, you're in your full presence here. You're not in a space of lack, okay? You're in a space of knowing your value and abundance here. I feel like you've also done a lot of healing on your journey to have such a high frequency, to have this sort of energetic field here. I also feel like you have a confidence in making decisions because you have this high level consciousness awareness, okay? Where those low level illusions or those old stories or old narratives, you shine the light on them and they dissipate, right? I also feel like this person puts you on a little bit of a pedestal, because if you see, he looks very human, where she looks more ethereal, she looks more, extraterrestrial here. But there's a lot of beautiful transformation occurring, or that will be occurring. So believe in yourself and your higher consciousness here, take it slow, but there's just this very, gentle flowing energy here. Because with the Ten of Pentacles, this is something that I feel you both want to be on the same page moving forward. You both want something that is sustainable here. Something that will grow, something that, you can nurture and it will grow. It will grow in value. I'm hearing like a timeless love. Okay, so if this doesn't resonate with you, this possibly isn't your pile. If it does resonate with you, that's absolutely beautiful. And if it doesn't resonate with you, but this is something you would like to call in, that you would like to align with this sort of energy, then claim it. It's really, really beautiful. Okay, it's just kind of the energy, I feel like too, like within my heart space, when I connect in with this energy, it feels so clear. It feels, peaceful. And I'm also, hearing delightful as well. So it's stable, grounded, and balanced. And you're both, doing, putting in the work here. Or by the time you meet, if you've not yet met in this lifetime, if you feel this is your person, when you meet, you will feel that sense of peace. There's joy as well, but there's just this, it just will feel right, is what I'm sensing, because you've done all of this healing and this transforming throughout lifetimes. And keep in mind, you create your narrative and you choose what is for your highest good. That is a beautiful energy coming through, pile 1. Thank you so much. Let's go ahead and move to pile 2. If you chose pile 2, you chose this rock from the beach. Now if you can see, it has 2 lines on it, almost like showing a little bit of a pathway here, and they almost connect up at the top. Okay, so let's see for you, pile 2. Whoa, a lot happening in the heart space right now. Lots of cards came out for you. Okay. Oh, this energy is a bit overwhelming. Pile 2, okay? This might be the way you're feeling now, but this is a lot of energy. Okay. I'm going to start with, this might be why this is a lot of energy. The overall energy of this connection, we have the 7th chakra. The energy of the crown chakra supports our feeling of being connected to a higher power and a part of a larger whole. So I feel like you're going through an awakening right now, or, this person is going through an awakening right now, and things feel very ungrounded, okay? It's beautiful that the crown chakra is here, and that is about, your connection in with higher consciousness, but you have to make sure you're also, grounding it in to embody it here. But you do have this higher level consciousness coming through in this connection. Okay. So what I'm also seeing clairvoyantly is like all these lines of communication, like all these energy lines of communication, moving very quickly. Okay, so I feel like things are aligning and shifting. You're perhaps communicating very quickly or making quick changes, receiving activations. So I would make sure that you ground and kind of settle the energy and embody it before making major decisions here. But I feel like your world is definitely expanding and opening up. I feel like your spiritual gifts are opening up. But make sure that you're not rushing. But I do feel this quick pace that's coming through here. You both might be also like very highly intellectual. You might be air signs, okay? I'm kind of getting that, like you both are very quick-witted. And you enjoy that intellectual stimulation, okay? So with the love language, we have classes. Now this is dance classes, but I feel like any sort of class, like you could meet or you met this person, or if you're together now, you love to like expand your knowledge, expand your wisdom. It could be spiritual classes with a crown chakra, but it doesn't have to be. But you have a thirst for knowledge, both of you do. And you're very much, I feel, overthinkers, okay, is what's coming through. With the romance angels, we have wedding. This situation involves marriage, okay? So you could be married or you could be moving to a deepening of a commitment here. But there's a lot of overthinking. If you look at this card in particular, you see how she's looking at him and the look on his face. He looks a little bit scared, doesn't he? So, yeah, there's this kind of questioning that's going on here. There's just a lot of energy here. So I would recommend grounding, clearing your energy. Let's look a little bit into how this person feels about you. We have the Heart of Wands and we have the Ten of Pentacles. So we do have, quite a bit of excitement here, but we do have a little bit of fear. Do you see how that fox is kind of hiding in the flowers, but slowly coming forward? And then with this Ten of Pentacles, it is the most joyful Ten of Pentacles, I think, in my experience in the cards that I have worked with. So there's a lot of fun and bubbliness and joy here. You might be more of an outgoing personality, and this person might be a little bit more introverted, and you kind of balance each other out. You know, you might be taking their hand and leading them to these different experiences and classes. You love to live life in this, I don't want to say extravagant way, but there is this very expansive, quick moving love of life coming from you, pile 2, okay? And I feel like there's a little bit of reserved or resistance with this person, but part of it is because they could just be now going through an awakening, and that's the type of experience that can be overwhelming, okay? But I feel like this person brings you a lot of excitement and joy, but I also feel like you're very joyful being yourself, pile 2, so like they're just kind of along for the ride, because you have very bright and bubbly energy here. Now I think with what you don't see, or kind of what's coming up in the unknown or in the future, we have strength in the Emperor. So I feel like, you know, this could be you or them, but this sort of crazy busy energy I feel is going to settle, become more organized with the Strength card and the Emperor energy, because I feel like there's anxiety and excitement, and just like all this energy is building here. So to ground it and to make, you know, the 10 of Pentacles, especially with marriage and the 10 of Pentacles, if you're looking for something long-term, I feel like, you know, there is some organization, some balance required here. With the Strength card and the Emperor, this is a very grounded, stable energy. The Emperor, you know, helps to kind of organize the chaos here. So I feel like, again, like you might be a high energy person, and, you know, they're a bit more like your rock, okay? They're a bit more steady. They could be like an earth sign, perhaps. But with this, you know, Strength card and the Emperor, you could even be a fire sign. And because we do have, you know, 2 fire signs. But with that tree, I am seeing like a very grounded person. I also feel like, you know, this person will be coming more into their own strength and their courage and their power, and speaking their truth, okay, and not being so afraid of maybe commitment or love. I think that might take a little while here. But the Strength card is a beautiful card, because we know the Strength card beats the Devil, which would be those ego fears or, you know, the illusions that are holding you back, right? So I feel like this person will be learning about, you know, courage and, you know, loving life like you do, okay? And you can reverse it. You take what resonates. Let's look in the past life, because the past life is quite interesting. So we have the Sun, which is definitely kind of the energy. You know, we could have, you know, Leos coming through here. With the Sun card here, this is how you approach life, I feel, pile 2, okay? I feel like you are just heart open and just, you know, wanting to experience this, you know, this beautiful life here with the Sun card. I also feel like you speak your truth. You're very clear about, you know, what you're in alignment with. You're very open, okay? And then we have the 8 of Wands, okay? So the 8 of Wands is about communication, movement. What I'm sensing with this card in particular in this deck is like a spiritual gift being unlocked, okay? And I feel like this is more so your person's energy. They could be, you know, you're very outgoing, where they're more of an introvert, but they like to study, like they're a bit mystical, and they like to perhaps even explore more into their past life energy. But they could have been betrayed for their gifts that they had and that they shared, okay, in a past life, because we also have the Moon coming forward, okay? And the Moon card can be about deception. It can be about illusion, fears, okay? And here we have, you know, the light and the shadow kind of battling it out. So this person, you know, could have had that battle within, you know, the light and the dark kind of battle within here. And then we have the Five of Cups, which is about, you know, missed opportunity. So I feel like in a past life you waited for this person, okay? But this person may have taken some sort of a vow, or they decided to focus on their spiritual gift and not a relationship. They decided to focus on perhaps a religious path, okay, rather than embracing a relationship. And I feel like in that past life, you know, you just wanted to experience this, you know, and this is what you ended up experiencing. It's just this disappointment here. So I feel like there was some sort of religious or spiritual belief that stood between the two of you. But I feel like this person had this battle. They went back and forth and back and forth. But they had this code or these rules that they had to follow, or they felt they had to follow in that lifetime, or in that lifetime they felt like it was more for them to focus and study, you know, their gifts here, their spiritual gifts. That's what they were more so committed to than a relationship. Okay. So interesting, in this lifetime, they're still a little cautious, right? And that's fascinating. That is fascinating. Okay, let's bring it back to the present. Or, like I said, you know, you may have not yet met this person. You may be involved with this person. Somehow, though, I feel like in a past life, you inspired this person too. But you couldn't have a romantic relationship. But your love, your inspiration was always there. Because you see there's that rose there and it's protected. Or perhaps this person thought that they had to protect you in some way. And so they couldn't, you know, be involved with you as you wanted here. I feel like they understood and knew more about the shadow side of life, or darker energies. And they wanted to protect you from that because you were just this ball of light, you know. But they may have even underestimated you in a past life. That and the protection that you had, okay, with your light here. Okay, so let's look at these Whispers of Love cards. We have be in the present and dream of the future. When we dream, everything is possible. So you could connect with this person, you know, on a higher level while you're dreaming. You could astral travel to each other. There's like a palace. It looks like a crystal palace over there, but this does speak of multiple information of lifetimes. But the guidance is to be present and to, you know, move forward here into the future. And to do so, you know, I feel like your heart is so open, and you are, you know, so inspired here, Pile 2. Like, there are many dreams for you to dream. There's much for you to create in this lifetime. We have turn on your heart light, reflect on the time when you experienced love. Okay. So I feel like you can connect into these high levels of love here. And you can just connect into that, you know, and I feel like you've known from past lifetimes too, how to connect in with that source energy, that unconditional loving energy. And you can feel that warmth. Okay, you can connect in with the love of nature here. So I don't feel like, again, you're not coming from any place of lack. Okay, which is absolutely beautiful. Then we have actions speak loudly. Express your love through actions. Okay, so that could be that guidance for this person to express their love here through actions, because they are a little bit cautious, but they definitely have that love in their heart here. And we have be supportive. Make a genuine effort to show you care. Okay. So I feel like with actions speak loudly, express your love through actions. I feel like this isn't just in this relationship or this dynamic, okay? This could even be, you could be friends, right? But this is living life in a loving way, being very conscious about the way you navigate, move through your life here and what you create. Because if you see, she's creating as she goes. And she's either on an eagle or a hawk that has an olive branch. So like, you're bringing in peace and harmony, and it's almost like an empress energy where what you're focusing on and nurturing is blooming and growing here. Okay. So I feel you might have had some frustration with this person. Because they are a little bit of a different energy from you. But we do have that be supportive, make a genuine effort to show that you care. So there's a balance to be struck here. For some of you, you're like, I'm moving forward, okay? And you're focusing on, your beautiful life and what you want to create in your soul mission and what feels good for you. You're very much into what feels best for you, and give this person time to mature. If this is a friend and you wanted more, and they're just now awakening, they're navigating that journey here. And maybe you can be supportive as a friend. Yes, I feel like, this person is hesitant to make a commitment, and I feel like you're also questioning. So now is not the time, I feel, to make that sort of a decision, if that was where you were at, perhaps, until you feel like you're both, in alignment and on the same page. But you are very connected in with your heart, pile one. And I think, because of what you experienced in past lives, you're not going to experience that again, right? So that's why you are living your life in a very bold and beautiful way for what feels good for you. But you're definitely leading energy moving forward here, okay? And with the be supportive, that I feel like it's important for you, it's reciprocal. And I do feel like this person does still have some fears, some ego fears that are holding them back. But once they face them, that's going to help them to mature and evolve and grow here. So is there anything else that wants to come through? I think too, also with the lines that are here on this rock, there's a path here, right? It's parallel, but these lines are not touching, they're not coming together right now, okay? So of course, you choose what is in alignment with you, what is best for you. I feel like pile one, you're living your life beautifully, and I feel like this person is navigating, their fears here, and they're doing their work as well, for their journey, not necessarily a relationship. But I feel like, you just stay in alignment and create the life that you want to live, which is what you're doing here. And, perhaps this person will be a friend, or perhaps they'll evolve, but you just continue to, do you, boo? Stay in alignment with you here, okay? And perhaps, you find some ways that you can be supportive of each other. Just make sure that it is equal exchange. but I definitely see you are leading the way. You have big dreams and goals, and you're not going to allow anything to hold you back like you did before in that past life, okay? All right, thank you. Again, receive what resonates, release anything that doesn't. If this wasn't your pile, choose another pile. We're going to go ahead and move to pile 3. So if you chose pile 3, you chose this beach stone that looks like a horse, head of a horse, okay? Let's see what we have. A lot of similar past life energies and situations coming through here. Okay, interesting. Okay, so starting out we have the first chakra, which is the root chakra. The energy of the root chakra supports our sense of safety in the physical world and reminds us to enjoy our physical bodies. So I feel like you're very embodied, very grounded. Your energy is here. Okay, pile 3. For the love language of this person, we have late night talks. So there could be, you both could be night owls. You could live in the city, you don't have to. But this could also be like because we do have the separation card here. So you could live at a distance. Okay, and keep in mind this could be somebody that you're involved with or you haven't yet met. With the separation card, we have time apart is on the horizon. Okay, but I usually don't go with things that are word for word. I feel the energy, and the energy that I feel here is there is some distance, whether it's an emotional distance or a physical distance. But I do feel like that is by design because there is some conflict here. We do have the 5 of Wands, okay? And the 5 of Wands is about competing energies. It's about, obstacles getting in the way. But it also shows you what you want to fight for and what's important for you. Okay, so I feel like that's what your person at this time is learning. And with the first chakra, that's a great place to start because that means that you're grounded and those are physical steps that are being taken forward, right? Speaking of, we have the Star and the Chariot, okay, as the unknown or the future energies. So the Star is about healing, release, alignment, hope, fulfillment, and the Chariot is that determination, that forward momentum. The Chariot's a very successful card here, and if you see, we had the horse stone, right, coming through here, and here's a horse showing up for you, and there on its forelock there we have the moon. So it's like intuitively being led forward here, and then you see the pentacle on the heart chakra, the heart space. So knowing what is of value to your heart and your intuition and your higher consciousness and aligning with that and moving forward here. There's also this energy of destiny coming through with the Star is what I'm sensing and feeling. Okay. So I do feel at this time there are a lot of challenges within this connection. Again, I feel like some of it's distance. The wands do represent physical challenges in the, external world rather more so than the internal world. So I feel like there is a purpose for this, and this will get organized and worked out here, especially with the Star and the Chariot. I feel like pile 3, you're following your North Star, okay, and you're moving forward with your alignment here, and you're trusting in your higher consciousness to lead you. But this 5 of Wands, it speaks of distance. It speaks of energies getting in the way, and I don't necessarily mean romantic energies, but just distractions or just the timing, not the timing, but the path right now. There's things to be cleared, obstacles to be cleared, but it looks like they are clearing there with that fire energy. Okay, there's the will to do that, because in a past life, this person missed out, okay, on you, because we have Temperance, and I feel like this was very much your energy, pile 3, where you could have been a healer, but you were just this gorgeous, beautiful being here, okay, and this person missed out, okay. They were either too immature, or they perhaps didn't want to take their healing path to join you, but this person lived a life, you know, mostly with their eyes closed, or a very 3D life, a life that was, I'm hearing pretty ordinary, where your energy and the life they could have lived with you was extraordinary, okay? I feel like this person was lazy, okay? That's a message that's coming through. They didn't want to put in the work. They didn't want to heal. And we do have the 5 of Swords coming through, which is really interesting, because we have the 5 of Wands, which is, you know, 5s are about change. So, you know, situations and things come up to kind of make things shift and grow and move here. I feel like this person may have lost you to somebody else, because this other person actually put forth the effort. You know, they fought for the connection with you here. They were determined. So I feel like that's kind of the past life energy I'm picking up here. And I feel like you may have moved away, okay, with this other energy. So interesting that we have distance that came through in past life, and we have distance coming through in this one. Okay. So let's look at the love language, or the love whispers of love cards. We have I love you. These are powerful words. We have love makes the difference. Love helps heal past hurts and provides a sense of security and self-worth. This person might have some abandonment issues, possibly here. And we have slow down, pause, and allow things to unfold. Okay, interesting. So I feel like in this lifetime, this person wants to put in the effort, because they know what it felt like to miss out on, you know, a life with you from the past life. Okay. You know, their love language could also be, since we have late night talks and I love you, these are powerful words. Their words are their love language. Okay, so they like to speak words of love. Or music could be their love language, because we have, you know, an instrument there in that card. And I feel like things have been slowed down, whether, again, it was this distance. I do feel like it's a physical distance, because if it was the 5 of Swords, I maybe think it was like an emotional distance, or a, you know, the fears kind of getting in the way. But the 5 of Wands is, you know, challenges to kind of organize and kind of get all your ducks in a row here. Because with this slow down, pause, and allow things to unfold, I feel like that's the energy that you're experiencing. And if this is somebody like you haven't yet met and you're going to be meeting, then I feel like, you know, you are going to kind of be taking your time to get to know each other, you know, exploring your interests. I feel like you'll both be very much passionate about music, okay? I feel like music really assisted you both, like motivated you both in your lives, like really inspired you, transformed you, helped you heal. You both could be musicians.